It's still in its what's the current actual stage of the game at this
Uh,
particular moment?
it's I feel shocked because like you can go to the website, buy the game, and play and start to play in the game. So as you remember, we started pre-orders on the game on I think October 2nd or October 3rd. Don't remember exactly. We kind of opened the game for guys who bought Legend and Pioneer packages on October 15th. But since October 31st, game is wide open, so it's open to all public. So um, if when we are saying released or not, we kind of it's kind of impossible to say that about online
Yeah.
game. So from our perspective, game is out there. It's available to everyone. So everyone can go start the game. Uh, are we done development if all features we want to have in the game? No, and I don't think we will ever do it. So, I mean, it's ongoing development. We will be adding more and more and more features as we go forward, and more people actually buying the game right now and getting the playing the game. More money we have to support our development efforts. That's it.
All right, so it's pretty much a hybrid, which I think is actually a good thing to call it. The to have a team that's constantly going to develop the updates and things is good, and not just put it out there and say this is what you get. So we'll move on to the next question, which we have map related. Currently, you have the Colorado map, which you said is around 40 to 60% unlocked, and you say you're going to unlock some more here in the future. How many additional maps can we expect, and what are the types of environments that those maps will have, and how will that
Yes.
play into the game? How does your Colorado map interact with your next one?
Yeah, I don't think the maps will be interacting between each other. Only things that will be done for sure. Different types of the map, different maps will have unique loot that you can only find on those maps. So that's kind of like saying, okay, if you want to find this particular gun, you have to go to this map and start searching there. As for the maps and in the production, we right now we are in pre-production for two maps. One map is loosely based on California, so it's still United States.
Yeah.
And we really hope to capture the whole like kind of Californian look and feel. So probably you will have your Hollywood sign and stuff like that, and something similar to San Francisco. As for other map is, and that's like huge crush on our guys and our artists. They really wanted large scale urban map, and
Hmm.
they basically we have to do Manhattan, we have to do New York. So that's
Oh wow.
that's something that requires lots of changes to our engine to support that kind of like huge environment. Not really huge, but more like dense and detailed. So you have lots of textures, lots of meshes, and and stuff like that, and you need to make it like reasonably detailed. So that's I, I can. It's gonna happen. Everybody's excited. Everybody working toward that. Uh, but at the same time, I can tell you that okay, yeah, we will have New York by June. No, it's
Okay,
probably
well, yeah, a hard date is not something that we need. As long as we know we have some things to look forward to in the map side, I'm sure everybody's going to be happy with that. Colorado is great, don't get me wrong, but the spread out kind of settlements, it will get old. Everybody likes your cities, your Boulder City and the Campos. People love those places. So to see maps that are going to be strictly built on those kind of situations, it's going to be good to see.
yeah, and that's what we're trying to do. And like our next California map. will be much bigger than Colorado. So we kind of
Okay.
work into the map that at least I can tell you right now it's at least 10, not 10, it's at least 4 times bigger. It's probably than that. Be, so it's pretty big map. I saw like kind of early version of that early, but then it's like really huge. But once again, that map that will require you to use vehicles because otherwise, oh boy,
Yeah.
takes a lot of time.
Yeah, yeah.
The next question kind of folds into the this question about the maps. Um, we have somebody here mentioning the map as Colorado has updated has been getting more and more open as far as buildings go. Boulder City, I believe, when it launched, didn't have any enterable buildings besides the one or two that were, you know, from other cities or other towns. But without this, with this last update, it looks like 1 and 2 stories of a lot of the buildings are becoming open. When since this is something that you guys have updated and patched to, is are we going to be able to expect gear and loot with it in these buildings?
Yes, yes, and more and more buildings will be enterable. We have a bunch of, I think, bunch of new assets for like smaller kind of like countryside building are closed right now. They are being opened up and like more stuff, furniture being put in. So us will be added there too as well.
All right, excellent.
So,
Thank you for answering so many. By the way, I got a couple more. We're trying to squeeze
oh,
in
that's
here.
fine. That's fine. That's no problem.
That's great.
King, did you have
Yeah,
one you wanted to add in real quick?
yeah. About the Stronghold, a lot of people have been asking what the Stronghold servers are all about, what kind of buildings people can build. Can you give us an overall image of more detailed info about the Stronghold, how this thing is going to work, or what people expect to build, what makes the difference between a Stronghold? Why should people get a Stronghold server?
Okay. So first of all, pretty soon you will be able to rent game worlds. And when we say in game worlds, it's basically Colorado map. So you can have your own server to play with your friends and stuff like that. Lowest number of people that can go into the like those servers, I think will be even either 40 or 50 people, and you can select up to buy up to 100 slots. Uh, so that's a big maps, big gameplay, normal gameplay and stuff like that. So that's for that. But at the same time, we thought, okay, so what if I want to have kind of my safe haven, or if I want to create my own type of role play in a game. What if I want to build a farm? What if I want to build something like that? So for that, we've created what we call strongholds, and strongholds is basically essentially it's a smaller maps. They are really small. I mean, size of the map for stronghold is between I think 3 to 3 to 8 square 3 to 9 square kilometers. That's basically size of I think size of decent better map, but nowhere close to Colorado map, obviously. And on those maps, there will be only 1 or 2 point of interest. It's maybe like a single farm or really small town that basically pretty well protected, so that you can, if you create your own stronghold map, you can claim this place to be your own base. On that base, you can do basically whatever you want. You can just password protect this server and say, oh yeah, it's only for my friends, and only my friends who know password can get into the map. And there you can just use that as your stash house. You can get your loot and basically just drop loot so your friends can pick it up, or you can use what we call building blocks, and to kind of enhance the map experience. And building blocks, maybe it's kind of wrong name because it suggests that will be able to build structures or something, but no, it's more like special types of objects that allow you to different things that normally you can do in. So, for example, we have one of the building blocks, one of the objects are kind of hydroponics type of thing that produce vegetables and fruits. So basically, you can grow your own food. Another example is ice that purifies. So if it's put like near water source, it can basically produce water you can drink. On other spectrum, there are actual things that can be used to